Hello, welcome back to Little House in the Big Woods. Today is kind of a different video. I'm going to talk to you about my son Austin. Just to maybe get to know him a little bit, but also I like to bring awareness for autism. So in my past of raising Austin, we've had some kids that are not very familiar with kids with autism, and kids that have movements like Austin, and they sometimes can be scared of him. And Austin rides in a wheelchair usually if we're out and about for long periods of time because he doesn't have good mobility. So that can be scary to kids too. He makes lots of strange noises, and I mean, they're not strange to us, but to other kids, you know, that's his language he speaks, are his noises. So we know them personally because we're around him all the time. Other kids, not so much. So the purpose of this video is to bring awareness for autism. It's something I'm passionate about because I do see I all the time, it's mostly kids being scared. I know that probably there's some kids that, you know, make fun of kids with Austin's needs and stuff, but you might have heard mentioned a couple of times in other videos, Austin's, you know, happy today, or he's making all kinds of noise, or he's ready for some bread too, because those are just his sounds. He has all kinds of sounds, but really my purpose is to, you know, it's a whole lot different being a person with Austin around in society than it is being here at home and trying to show you a video. I just really want people to be aware that, you know, it's okay, and it's okay to be different. You know, we have all kinds of needs in this world, and his needs are just as important as to others. So his life is just as valuable as everybody else's, and he has likes and dislikes just like everybody else. And there is not, you know, he brings so much joy to our family, and you don't have to speak to do that. You don't have to he shows great, you know, he shows his love in other ways, and we just get to be a part of it. So I talk about Austin and some of his likes and dislikes. Austin doesn't like cheese. He likes pizza, but if you put a piece of cheese on his sandwich, he'll throw it back at you. He don't like mac and cheese, but he likes cheese on his pizza. Crazy, but things like that happen. When he loves coffee, he'll steal it every chance he gets. Matter of fact, steal whatever you got to drink, even if he's just had a drink. So he loves bread, loves mashed potatoes and gravy. He likes Thanksgiving. Those are his favorites. And baked beans, right? Those things make him happy. And you might have seen a short video where I went for a walk with him, but he also likes to shred paper. He likes to play with rubber bands, balloons, stuff with elastic. If he sees a pair of pants with the stretchies in them, he'll rip them out. He likes to play, if you're in in public with him, he sees somebody with the elastic rubber bands, like bracelets, he tries to rip them off of people. That does startle people. He loves wipes. For whatever reason, it's the wipe containers. We've been in the store, and a lady had a box of wipes, and he tried to steal them from her. Things like, if you want something on the shelf, he don't have words to tell you, so his way of telling you is just ripping them off the shelf. So, as you can imagine, if you're in the store with him and he happens to come upon you and he has something he likes, it does startle people, because I'm not always aware of what he's trying to steal. He catches it before I do. I usually try to keep an eye out for his triggers, but I don't always catch them, and sometimes something new strikes his fancy and wants to steal that. So he doesn't have that understanding you're not supposed to do that. So I can tell you that we adopted Austin when he was 8 years old. He was one of my foster children. And there was a time that we were in a bubble, I guess you might say, whether to know if Austin was going to stay with us forever or not. And I can tell you that time period was not a very happy time for me, because it was very unknown and scary for Austin, because I didn't know what was going to happen with him. So I'm glad that we were able to keep him and to be his family forever. And I think Austin's happy that he has his forever family too. When it comes to inclusion, we try to include him and make it possible for him to do just about everything that we do, so that he has that opportunity to experience everything that we do. Now, there are some things, just because of his mobility and things that he just doesn't like to do, that we don't try to do for him, but we do give him an opportunity to try to provide that for him. Things like riding on the four-wheeler, trying to ride a horse, sitting out with me in the garden, playing in the dirt. He just does eat the dirt, so you do have to keep an eye on him for that. But helping around, doing things, giving him those opportunities, trying to share his growth where he can, where he likes to. So, see other things that I think about Austin. I don't know, I just get, when I have, just being around him, it doesn't matter if I'm having a rough day or not, because he knows, and it's automatically like this. He's trying to make me laugh, and he's trying to make me smile, because he wants to bring some joy. He just is. There's no day you can be around him and be not happy, because he doesn't let it. He just brings a smile to your face. And the unfortunate part is, there's people in the world that are not so happy about Austin's disabilities. There's still to this day people out there that would not like to see people with disabilities being happy, being loved, and sharing joy. And I'm just here to help him on his journey to try to help have that joy that he carries. So anyways, so that's what this video is about. It's not any there's probably other things that I can go on and on about, but really it's just to bring awareness and to bring somebody else, you know, if there's, you know, a son or daughter may have. In Austin, I'll tell you, Austin is almost 28 years old. So Austin's been in our home for 22 years now. But to us, that doesn't matter. To us, he's our son. So, what? He just is, sometimes when you're not expecting it, it reaches in there for one of those great big old hugs and just takes you in like it's nothing, you know. He doesn't have, in his experience, now I know there's all kinds of levels and spectrum of autism, but this is just always who he's been. You know, there are quirks and things like that he has. You just know, as his family, you know. So, sometimes they're just new ones and you don't know until they get there. So, just part of who he is. Oh, buddy. What? Anyways, so I hope you're having good days. And, you know, if you have any questions, anything about that, as far as helping spread autism awareness, thing I can just say is just, if you have anything to share kindness, because kindness can go a long ways. And even with somebody who has full care and all he can do is just share his love and joy. Well, he can do more than that, for sure. I don't want to just say that, but that's how he expresses it. He's expressing his love and his joy for people just by being himself. So, if you have anything, just share that. Just be yourself. Share your kindness. Share your love. Because everybody needs that. So anyways, I hope you're having good days. And if you have any questions, if you need suggestions or anything like that, it's just always good to share your love and kindness. So, hope to see you again next time. Thanks for stopping by Little House in the Big Woods.